as we said earlier in the programme, it's been the new, this weekend, the big Bridlington Festival. And I'm pleased to say we've got the organiser on the line, Jimmy Parker. Good evening, Jim.
Yeah, good evening, Mel. I've got a fillet steak waiting for me in here.
Oh, you don't need it. You've begun putting too much weight on, Jim.
Never affects me, slim man like me.
Anyway, how did it all go, Jim?
Oh, it's been absolutely fabulous, Mel. I mean, the feedback of all the players has been unbelievable. I mean, obviously I didn't play on the greens, but everyone said the greens are probably as good a two-part greens as anyone has ever played on. Mike Leach actually commented before he went and lost the final that he thought British Crown Greens should run the All England up here every year. The greens with such good nick. Yeah,
I've seen some of the messages on 21 Up website and so on, and everyone has been very complimentary on your organisation and the greens, as you say. Who actually won the event? I know we've seen some of the results. Can't you just fill the list?
Yeah, well, obviously the main event, the men's event, was won by Lee Lawton, who's probably put his hat in the ring to be the best bowler in the country at the moment. You know, he's having such a good time. He beat Mike Leach in the final, 21-11. In the semi-finals, Lee Lawton only just beat Chris Kelly, 21-20. Chris Kelly probably played a couple of poor bowls, 5 foot off at that stage when he was 20-19 in front and Lee got 2. And in the other semi-final, Mike Leach beat a lad called Billy Holsworth. He used to live in Pudsey, but he actually now does reside in Bridlington, 21-17. And in the ladies' event, a girl called Jenna Goff from Pilling, who's a very good friend of Anne Roberts, she beat Cathy Wilson, Graham's wife, in the final. That was 21-11. And I'll just give you the semis, and then if you want to ask me something. Cathy beat Melissa Herbert 21-17 in the semi-final. And in the other semi-final, Jenna beat Sylvia Salmon from West Horton 21-9.
Yeah, so it seems like Cathy Wilson's been earning all the bread this weekend instead of Graham, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. Graham's been marking a few cards and looking after Young'un and getting plenty of interviews on Sky.
That's right. Can you just tell everyone what the prize money was, Jim?
Yeah, total prize money, Mel. I'm actually off the top of my head, I don't know. I think it was about 10,300.
Yeah,
the winner of the men's event got £2,000, and the winner of the ladies' event got 1,000, and the winner of the men's consolation got 400, and the winner of the ladies' consolation got 300. You know, we spread the money about really well, to be truthful.
Yeah. And who put the money up, Jim, the sponsor? We must mention them.
Most of the money was put up for the actual event by East Riding Yorkshire Council, with a bit from Greens Park Homes. But Greens Park Homes has near enough paid the extra for the TV coverage, which I have put on the site now, what dates it will be on. It's on in June, and they're going to make a 1-hour show out of the 2 games, and they'll be shown for 5 different times.
Yeah. Did they go along with playing with the coloured bowls, Jim?
Yeah, Taylor's provided us with the coloured bowls. They actually couldn't get, they're in the process of bringing a powder over to produce their own coloured bowls. So what they actually did was they brought some black bowls over to Robert Crawshaw at Stockport, and he lacquered them in red and blue. And I'll be honest, I saw the TV coverage and they look fantastic. It really does come over well. Of course, we knew damn well whoever lost the final would say that the bowls had cost him the final. Of course, Michael said that, but you know, that was something we were fully prepared for. But you may well see Lee Lawton starting to play with these blue bowls because he has taken them.
Okay.
And the same with Jenna Goff.
Yeah. Did you get many spectators over the 3 days, yeah?
Well, on the final day, there was probably about 150, 200 people watching the final, which was, you know, obviously a lot of them were locals in the end, because quite a few people had gone home. I mean, that's one thing that the council, I'll be honest, today have said they weren't very happy about. There was a lot of people who had gone home yesterday and went home early today. people were picking prize money out. And if the event does run next year, I can be certain that the only way they'll get the prize money is to be there to pick it up.
Do you think it would be, I mean, obviously there's a lot going on at weekends. I mean, I would have loved to have been in it myself, but I was playing yesterday, unfortunately. Would you think it would be better if it was 3 days in the week? Would that hold people there more?
Probably not. It'd probably be a bit more difficult then because, you know, people can't really have time off work. I'll be honest, the way they're talking about it, it will be twice the size next year.
Yeah.
So that will mean it being like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
You know, and perhaps 256 in the men's and 128 in the ladies. But obviously this year the council gave me the date which classed with the ladies' county, which was a bit awkward for the ladies' event, whereas the men's event filled in like 2 weeks. The ladies' event has struggled. And obviously the council look at that and they don't think well of it. But hopefully, if we do enough early planning, we can find a date. I'll be honest, the previous week to this is a date that might well happen. And the only thing that I do know happens on that is the mixed pairs at the Waterloo. But that could be something that we could quite easily move.
Yeah, I'm sure. You could probably have a bit of influence there, couldn't you, Jim?
Yeah, I think I can do a bit of ducking and diving there now.
Were the sponsors and everything pleased with the event?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, you know, it's what feedback they get now. And at the end of the day, Greens Park Homes, if they sell one home to someone who's watched the TV or something like that, it's worth it to them. But the East Riding Yorkshire Council have been fabulous. You know, they've been here helping us, done a lot of work around the green. I mean, the place was immaculate. There was no paper or anything. The greens and all the surrounds were immaculately looked after. You know, when you see the parks that I see in Manchester and Blackpool, it put them to shame.
Yeah, it's nice to see new events in a different part of the country, isn't it, Jim?
Yeah, well, you know, there may even be another one in another part of the country coming up as well now. There's talks going on about that as we speak.
Good.
But we'll declare that when we know for certain.
Okay, so we're not going to get no first-hand info here then?
Well, I've just told you one thing, but I'm not telling you where. It isn't in Bridlington. It's probably over another part of the country on the coast.
Okay, on another coast. And it's not Blackpool?
And it's not Blackpool, no. So.
Okay. All right then, Jim. Anyway,
I think there used to be a flower festival there. Does that help?
Oh, flower festival, yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't. Actually, it wasn't. No, they didn't have a flower festival there. That was Southport, wasn't it? No, it's not Southport.
Are there any crown greens in Chelsea? Anyway, Jim, you're doing a fantastic job both for this and for the Waterloo, and you know, thank you for coming on. I'm sure your steak is still warm, and I wish you all the best for the rest of the season at the Waterloo, mate.
Okay, well, and as I say, I'll enjoy. I actually tried to listen to it in my hotel room, but the one thing they haven't got here is very good internet access.
Okay.
So I'll have to listen to the recording tomorrow, so I look forward to that.
Yeah, it's all gone off very well, Jim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well done anyway, and keep it going, Paul, and good night, Liv.
Good night, Jim.
Yeah,
good
thank
night,
you.
all your listeners.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. Good night, mate.
Good night.
Well, that was Jimmy Parker there reporting on the new Bridlington event, which looks to have been a great success, and also a little bit of info there that there may be a new one coming up.